Hey, welcome back to Evil's Comics. I'm Evil Mike, and this is going to be my new comic book pickups from... It's kind of weird. Honestly, it's supposed to be May 10th, 2023, but I actually have some from the week before that. We'll get into it. And I still have a lot of my box. I went and picked out today's mix, and I still have some of last week's, but I'm eventually going to clear my box. That's why I went today. So let's get into it. Before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe on this guy's channel. It does help. Lets me know I'm in the right, the right direction. But really the comments is why I'm on YouTube. I love the interaction. So without further ado, let's get into it. This one's a big one. Everybody's, spoiler free and stuff like that. I think myself, I got spoiled onto it, but this is Amazing Spider-Man 25 Legacy number 919. Weird legacy number for such a big thing, but we finally get to reveal what's going on with Mary Jane in this issue, supposedly. And supposedly the spoiler that I saw had nothing to do with that. Marvel Comics, we got Edge of Spider-Verse number 1. I went with the T-Rex and Venom variant. And on the other one, I didn't even get a cover choice. That was the only one that was there. Actually, believe it or not, and I didn't mention this, but it is a $7 book, and it was sold out, and I'm pretty sure my shop ordered a bunch of it. We got Extreme Venomverse. This is issue number 1. I went with the Scotty Young. I love the green. I love the his caricature on this one. And you don't see that color green too often on covers. From Marvel Comics, we got Carnage Reigns Alpha, another pricey book. I went with this variant. I thought it was cooler than all the other ones. I thought the regular one looked kind of plain, honestly. Even though it was kind of like an action, he was like charging, I don't know. We got Dark Horse Comics and Flux House. We got Hairball issue number 2. I love this cover. I'm a cat guy myself, and my kitty almost looks like this, or our kitty. He's missing the white, but the first issue was really good. This next book is a huge book for me. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I already read this book, but there is a guest writer on this book. I don't know if he's going to be ongoing. I have to ask him, actually. But if you ever had the chance to read Never Never from Heavy Metal, is the writer from this. But this is Opus Comics, Frank Frazzetti's Death Dealer, issue number 12, I think. Yep, 12. And the big reason is my dude Mark McCain. This is his first major comic since Never Never. I think he did some short stories and stuff in between. But as far as I know, don't quote me, that this is his first mainstream comic back into it. And I'm excited. I love Never Never. I thought he was a great writer. This one I've already displayed and reviewed on my comic, but I went ahead and picked it up. This was the Image Comics World Tree issue number 1, but this is the regular variant of how it was supposed to look. And actually seeing it for myself, there is a major difference with that printer recall. I mean, I could barely see her, and I had bright lights on it, kind of thing. But I went ahead and picked up both. I didn't want to be cheating the system, because I got a recall comic or whatever. This next one it was on my list, but I still don't quite understand how this works, because as far as I know, this was supposed to cost money. But this is DC Comics Dawn of the DC Primer, issue number 1. But this is the special, what is it called? Free Special Edition. I actually got a blank cover version of this in my box, which I'm going to get tomorrow. But this, and I already read through it, is really good. And there's major DC stuff in there, especially at the end. But if you know anything about that, is that the same book? Because I think the blank variant is $5.99 and that one was free. I mean, if it's the same book, I'm probably going to pass, but I don't know. I'll look in it when I go tomorrow. DC Comics, we got Superman Lost, issue number 3, and man, you talk about, I love this comic. If you're not reading it, so far, it's in a nutshell, it's kind of like Superman went through a black hole, came back, and he's been gone for like 20 years. For us, it was like 2 minutes, and something crazy happened, and he's come back, and he's got like PTSD. And if this cover doesn't say, like, sum that up, I mean, it's just Clark kind of sitting, he's not even hiding his costume. Who does this cover? It is Lee Weeks and Elizabeth Brent Weiser. But I love that. That's dope. Dawn of DC, Green Lantern, issue number 1. I'm excited for everything Dawn of DC. I might be in the minority, but everything Dawn of DC so far has been excellent. It's pretty much just pick a character and go to town. This is I do have this comic, but my shop knows that I'm huge into this artist. I shouldn't even have to mention her name, if you know who I'm talking about. But I was missing out on this cover. If I bought the regular cover of this, and I want All America. So my shop did find this cover and had it in my box for me. But that is DC Ruby issue number 3, and this has actually been pretty good so far. The first 3 issues. The 3rd issue left off with a pretty interesting cliffhanger. We got Dawn of the DC, another book I'm really excited about. And I love this cover, but this is Spirit World issue number 1, and this is the Dustin Nguyen. This is the like Asian Pacific Pride variant. But man, I love that with Orphan, and I forget how to say his name. Nyasha? I don't know. Don't quote me. Bad with name, guys. Again, one of my favorite artists, but she does the interiors and the cover on this one. This was the B cover. I don't know why she wasn't featured on the A. But this is Batman White Knight presents Generation Joker from DC. And of course, Mirka is doing the inside. She actually had to break a lot of her other stuff just to do this book, and she said she had so much fun doing it. I'm so excited to read it. I've read I love the White Knight storyline, and I missed out on the Beyond series. I have the last issue, but I'm missing out on that whole series. But I read everything else and really loved it. And last but not least, probably like my favorite cover of the week. But there's just so much going on, but for good reason. And I know this is a big one on a lot of people's list. But DC Comics, we got the last issue of Stargirl, The Lost Children. Finally gonna get to find out what's up with the Android Hour Man. I've heard. I don't know. Hey, but that's what I got. But I got a lot more. I mean, tomorrow I got like a whole. I got all that, and then I got all that too. But that's all I got for you guys. Let me know down below if there's any reviews or anything that you want done. I've been knocking out some reviews, but I've been kind of pushing it to the side, trying to catch up with my reading order. And I've done that. I'm pretty much all caught up except for what I'm getting today and tomorrow. And I don't know. But hey guys, that's what I got for you. I do want to announce one more thing. The CBCA Awards, the CBC Awards have officially started. They started May 13th, so you can go nominate your favorite, this or that, your unboxer, your reviewer. I'm not gonna say, vote for this guy. There are some other great reviewers out there, but for my category, yeah, vote for me, please. No, but there are some other great reviewers that I watch myself, and some of them I don't watch, but they are great reviewers. But just to name a few: Taylor Windor. Let's see, Lorenzo at Indies Comics and Pops, at Circum's Comic Dad. We got my dude Brian-Lcs with his Spider-Man reviews, which I enjoy. We got Too Tasty, and every Wednesday he kind of does these quick reviews on the books that he's picking up, and it's usually like 3 or 4 books. We got Legion of Comics, man. He's got like, reviews on reviews, but it's mainly DC, but he does dabble in Indies and Marvel. But there's a lot of other reviewers out there. Sector, I'm forgetting his full, but 2814, that's a Green Lantern reference, but Paul, yeah guys, I don't want to plug myself, but that's what I do. I do review. I am excited about the CBCA Awards, so please go nominate your favorite unboxer, reviewer, community builder. There's a lot of great categories out there. But guys, that's what I got for you. I will see y'all tomorrow, and